Asheligh Ethridge.
And we're here at Infuse Vodka's headquarters for our first edition of Unlimited Tuesdays.
What are Unlimited Tuesdays?
What are Unlimited Tuesdays? Well, I'm glad you asked. So Unlimited Tuesdays are Gala Unlimited's blog spot where we talk about new cocktails that we're creating, we talk about experiential promotional marketing campaigns, we do interviews with awesome mixologists, spokesmodels, and we also give you an insight to nightlife from around the world.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
Sounds super fun. So I'm so glad that you're here to join us on our first blog spot. So our first one is going to talk about cuffing season. You know what that is?
Don't know what that is.
Oh, goodness, my girl. Okay, so maybe for those of you guys who don't know what cuffing season is, what it is, you know, that time of the fall, winter, when it starts getting a little cold and you find yourself a boo or a bae or a him or a her, whatever you like, and you start cuffing up with them. So, you know, the summer body phase is over and you start getting in with the boo. Oh, is this happening to you?
I do have a boo, but hopefully the winter bod doesn't
Doesn't go away with it?
We're trying to keep away with that.
Oh.
But yes, no, I'm in the cuffing season then, definitely.
Oh, you're in the... Sorry, fellas, I tried. You know, of course, here in Southern California, we don't know too much of the cold, but when it has extreme heat, how it is now, sometimes you run to the super air conditioner, then you run out to 100 degrees, and you run back inside, and all that back and forth can get you a little under the weather and get you sick. So, and actually a fun fact, the Prohibition era, they were allowed to give bourbon as medicine because, you know, Prohibition was, of course, if you weren't allowed to drink. However, you know, everyone was running saying they were sick to get bourbon because it was the only thing that you were allowed.
I like their ideas. Where they're going with that.
Right. Luckily, we're not in the Prohibition. We can drink freely now.
Yes.
And with that, I heard you have a different variation of the Hot Tottie for us today.
I do. Ever since I started working at a tequila bar, I've kind of grown very accustomed to substituting tequila out in different recipes, and I've just grown to like it as my favorite spirit personally. So I'm going to be featuring Herradura Reposado in my version of a Hot Tottie. And I see you have something different over there as well.
I do. I decided to throw another little variation on it, and again, we are here at Infuse Vodka, so I decided to get the world's best flavored vodka, orange clove flavor, Infuse Vodka. So, you know, I like vodka sometimes. You know, the whiskeys, the bourbon, they can, you know, it can grow hair in your chest. So I wanted to, still it's 80 proof, but it cleans out the sinuses, and it's an amazing vodka. So I'm excited to try that today.
Awesome. I'm excited to see what you can do with it.
Perfect. Well, you know, I'm going to let you go first since you're our guest. So go ahead and show me your variation of this.
Awesome. So like I said, we're using Herradura Reposado. Reposado and Añejo tequilas are going to be the closest to a bourbon or whiskey that you can get if that's your normal drink of choice, just for the way that it's aged in the casks. We're going to start with 2 ounces of tequila.
Ooh, clear out all the sinuses.
Oh, yeah. Dash or 2 of Angostura bitters. Get that good orange flavor going. A squeeze or 2 of wine.
Sound better already.
Right? And we'll just do about a 1/2 ounce of agave.
I see it's organic agave.
Yes, definitely. I love using organic products. It's really the only way to go.
There you go.
We'll add a little bit of hot water just to dilute this a little. Make almost like a syrup. Just let it mix. Then we're going to top it with 1 ounce of the water. Give that a good stir. Oh yeah, your sinuses will be cleared.
I'm feeling
it.
it. Ooh, the way.
We'll top it with a cinnamon stick. I love my garnishes, so we'll twist a little orange in there. There we go. Actually, let's do a little taste test.
Oh, little taste. I know. I love how you made it all sexy with the garnishes.
Thank you,
my dear. Let's
Of
try
course.
this because I am a tequila girl too.
Let me know what
So
you think.
let's see what you got going on. Sorry. It's actually amazing. This is really good. I love
Thank you.
tequila. Like you said, it is the closest that we can probably get to whiskey and a bourbon, but it's still nice and sweet, and the fact that it's warm and hot clears me right up. Thank you so much for this.
Of course.
Super cute.
Time.
Well, I guess I gotta follow this now, right? So one of the little additives that I like to use. So the reason I use the Infuse Vodka Orange Clove is because, again, of the cloves in it. So the spice really helps you clear it up. And, you know, I see you use straight water and tequila, which is awesome. I still like to do a little bit of tea, so it's an option. Don't use a green tea or a lavender tea because it throws off the flavoring. So I would just use an English tea time or an Earl Grey tea. You can also use, again, I love ginger. Ginger is actually one of my little secret recipes for it. Don't use like a ginger syrup because, again, it has a ton of sugar in it, and we don't really want to make drinks with a lot of sugar, especially when you're sick. So we use real ginger and infuse it in water. Just a little tiny piece should do, a little dime-sized piece. Boil it for about 30 minutes. Really let all the flavor extract. So we're going to pour this in here. Alright. Now, one thing with tea, you never actually want to drink it with the bag in there. You just want to get it nice and brown for about 5-10 minutes and then pull it on out. I also like to use organic honey. And just one little tablespoon of it because, again, it has sugars in it, so you're trying to keep the immune system healthy. Ooh, ooh. Alright, there you go. So drizzle that in nice and hot.
Looking delicious.
I know, it's going to clear you right up. Alright, so we're going to stir that around. And again, let the ginger sit in there though. It gives it some great flavoring. So again, use real ginger. And it looks like our tea is nice and brown by now. So once that's brown, that's when you want to go ahead and take this out. And I'm also going to use 2 ounces of
Might as well, right?
Exactly. You're not feeling too good. Nothing makes you feel better than a little bit of vodka. So this is 1.5 ounces, and then we'll go ahead and flip it and do 2 ounce. 1/2 ounce. So another thing, if you can actually get real cloves, that would be awesome as well, but we don't want to like overpower it too much. I would literally just use 1 little clove. So while that's nice and in there, soaking up, what I like to do is put just a little lemon, instead of squeezing the lemon juice because you're already going to taste the oranges and the honey. I like to just kind of let it flow like that at the top, and it'll sink in the bottom. And then you just add like 2 dashes of cinnamon. Can't use enough cinnamon.
I love the infused look of it too.
Yes.
The lemon cinnamon.
Perfect. So the lemon is soaking in there, and that's really my recipe. Oh, hold on, I have to put a little sexy garnish too. They try to outdo me.
Gotta up the art.
Gotta up it. There we go.
Oh,
see?
look at that.
I
See,
can
the
do
two
too.
together look amazing.
There we go. So let me go ahead and have you try. Would you do me the honors, my dear?
I think she might have made a vodka Hot Tottie fan out of me. I think we did a pretty good job.
Awesome! Thank you. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to join us here today.
I do.
I definitely learned a few things about hot toddies with the tequila, and ooh, it's already getting me a little But thank you so much, and definitely tune in next week while we explore other parts of Gala Unlimited's